Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again. Yes, to hit you all upside your head with another video. Now, this video right here comes out of Florida by West Palm Beach, Florida. Big shout out to everybody in the great state of Florida and also in the West Palm Beach area. Well, we have a dad. He must have seen quite a few of my videos and also quite a few of other people's videos because his son called him on FaceTime. Yes, kids got cell phones. Now, I wish we had cell phones when I was going to school, but hell, they didn't have cell phones for kids back then. Only cell phones you seen back then was the ones in them BMWs and the one with the string attached you had to carry around with the suitcase. Remember those? Anyway, the man's son calls him crying and stuff, and as the dad is talking to the child, he allegedly sees, and the reason why I said allegedly because it's their word against his. But, you know, I'm leaning more toward that the teacher probably grabbed the hell out of his son. Now, I don't know if the child was being disrespectful. I don't know if the child was not paying attention. But still, though, you know, these schools nowadays are very tricky. But at the same time, if you're on the phone with your son and your daughter and you see just the phone fly out your child's hand, you're going to automatically, you know what I'm saying, get defensive and protect it because it's your fatherly instinct and your motherly instinct also to do what? To protect your child, to be there for your child, to guard your child. So this father immediately get off the phone, head straight up to the school. And the school I'm talking about is Bear Lakes Middle School. Yes, home of all the grizzly bears, the three lovely bears and all that, whatever the hell they ain't. Anyway, he gets to the school and he basically start going off on the teacher. And this reminded me of the story out of Georgia with Tristan King about his daughter who was missing from the bus 3 times. And the bus driver pulled off even after her little brother was saying that my sister's not on the bus, and they still made them drive off and leave the little girl to school. So we seen that video because I uploaded a few days ago where the father was in the principal office going off, setting it off. So I guess Mr. Christopher Freeman must have seen that also. But let's get this straight right here. I do not advise anybody to bring no loaded gun. I don't give a damn if it's a BB gun. You seen what happened to Tamir Rice, and he was at a park. I wouldn't advise nobody to bring a water gun. I wouldn't even advise nobody to bring a damn fake gun, your finger. You know how you used to do this right when you was young? I wouldn't advise you to come out like that. If you come out like that, they'll mess around and have a sharpshooter or shoot all that nub off right there. You be walking around like this. Anyway, leave the guns at home. Now, I respect the father for going up to the school to check on his child. But one thing we have to put in perspective, when you bring an AK-47, and you already know the stigma with the AK-47, these choppers, or what Soldier Boy call them, Dracos. You feel me? You know the damage that they do. So it don't matter if the news would have said a 9mm, a 44, a Desert Eagle. It doesn't matter. The point is, you do not need to bring no gun to school. If anything, leave it in your car, and hopefully you can make it back to your car. Because I doubt, unless the teachers just want to commit suicide by cop that day, will the teachers be in there shooting somebody up. Now, we done heard the stories of past school shootings, the Sandy Hooks, the Columbines, and all these other schools that you have. But unless it's that situation, no parent, I got to make that point, no parent should not bring no gun inside no damn school trying to check or talk to the staff there, period. It's stupid because you can get killed. Only thing they have to say is that you came to murder somebody or you were very aggressive and the cops told you to drop the gun, you don't want to drop it. We've seen plenty of videos like that. So not only do you have to be, you know, you have to be balanced. You have to be neutral. Now, I see it from the father's side where his son was grabbed, but I also see it from the other side also because you're putting your life in danger and your child needs you more, you know what I'm saying, alive than dead, I'm sure. So think about that. We let our emotions cloud us. You can bring the weapon, leave it in your car, period. Leave it in your car. You do not need to have no gun inside no school unless it's some damn Columbine 2.0 going down. I'm going to read a snippet from this story and I'm going to give my opinion. Surely, as we go. Man brings AK-47 to school campus after receiving call from his crying son. He went and got Soldier Boy said, I need the Draco. This story is out of West Palm Beach, Florida. A man brought an AK-47 to his son's middle school in West Palm Beach on Monday, according to a Palm Beach County School District report. Christopher Freeman, 28 years old, but Christopher look every bit of 38 years old. Christopher done lived a hard 28 years. Them some rough years right there. So that's maybe why he brought that gun up to that school. Christopher looks like he has an old soul. A lot of you all say I have an old soul also. And thank you very much, because we all are old, whether you know it or not. Anyway, now Christopher Freeman of West Palm Beach was arrested at Bear Lakes Middle School around 4 p.m. right when school was getting out, right when it was already out. Had their ass up in there fearing until the police showed up with the gun after an incident at the school involving his son. And you know how we are protective over our kids, especially this day in school. I mean, this day and age, I said in school. Because when I was going to school, I don't think you got in trouble for was missing your homework. You didn't have to worry about a student shooting the schools up. You didn't have to worry about wearing uniforms, looking like you're in the military or getting ready for the military. That's the real reason for these uniforms, whether you know it or not. It's not because your child can't afford the same clothes. What about the tennis shoes? How many people got made fun of their tennis shoes because they didn't have Nikes on or Jordans on or Adidas? Come on now. So anyway, that's a different story. But anyway, Freeman told school police he had received a FaceTime phone call from his son during school hours. And you'd be like, what the hell is my child calling me for doing some damn school hours? Freeman told police that when he answered the phone, his son was crying. Now, that would alarm me also. You know what I'm saying? If I was a parent, I'm seeing my child cry, because automatically you can be like, hold on, what's going on? Who did something to you? That's the first thing we want to know, especially as a dad. Now, I'm not trying to take anything, because you can tell when people listen to the whole video, because you explain something to the best of your ability and then go back and explain it some more, and they still just see or hear a snippet of it or just a tidbit, or don't even watch it and just comment. You can tell by the comments they leave too also. Anyway, but what I'm saying is this. I understand he have every right to be mad as a father, but use common sense in this day and age. Common sense is something that is lacking all over this world. Anyway, now his son was crying and told him a teacher had slammed him, according to Freeman. While speaking with his son, Freeman observed his son being grabbed by an adult and stated, that he saw his son's phone flying from his son's hand. The teacher probably yanked the living shit out of his son. That's what happened. And hell, I would have got mad too, but I would have left them that damn gun home and when he got them damn Everlast. You might say, what's Everlast? Boxing trunks and them boxing gloves. I would have came up there looking like Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, some damn body. It wouldn't have been no damn gun, because I got enough sense. Look, hey, you ain't finna gun me down. Get some of these guns. According to the report, Freeman stated he was very upset and headed straight to the school to check on his son. And I don't blame him. Far as that go, no gun. When Freeman arrived at the school, he threatened violence to school officials because of what happened to his son, according to a Palm Beach County School District report. And also, it's something that we might need to start working on in the near future, is what we call homeschooling, what they used to do back in the day. But don't get offensive when I say this. You have to know something to teach somebody something. You know, do that make sense? I hope it makes sense. What I'm saying is this. If you don't know how to read an ad, how can you teach your child how to read an ad? See, a lot of people say things, but they don't think things all the way through. And I'm saying this really being seriously out the bottom of my heart, is that, you know, homeschooling is a good thing if you can do it, if you got the time. If you got the time. Or you can let somebody else, maybe you have a parent that's a school teacher, that was a school teacher, or still a school teacher. Or maybe you have a grandmother, grandfather, cousin, auntie, uncle, somebody, you know, that know how to teach and really know what they're doing. Then you can take your kids out of school if they let you. And hopefully you won't have to have that problem. But anyway, that's an option that some of you all may have to look forward into the future. Now, school district police immediately arrested Freeman. The school was secured after police placed the school on a code red lockdown. You know what code red means. You have yellow, green, orange, then red. I thought orange was the worst, but it's red. Anyway, now police say the gun was loaded with one in the chamber. He was coming up there ready to put a hot one in somebody's ass. The magazine had a 30-round capacity and appeared to be fully loaded, according to police. You look at, he didn't have one of them stendos, one of them banana clips that kind of go all the way like that with that 100-round shot. Whew, like a street sweeper, but I'm telling you, but like it'd be like the 4th of July out there. He lucky. And they lucky also that there wasn't no shootout there. And that's a good thing, man. It's a good thing, because I'll tell you, one mistake, if they would have shot at him, I'm sure he would have pulled that joke out. They said he had it in his pants area. I don't know how the hell he got the AK down there. You know what I'm saying? I got too much junk. I mean, I ain't even say it like that, but I don't got enough room to put no gun down there. There's already one down there. Anyway, Freeman appeared in court Tuesday morning, and his bond was set at $75,000. Hopefully, we can get Freeman out. I don't want to have to put a GoFund me up for Freeman, not for me, but up for him to raise some bail, because a lot of you always say, well, Trey, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Because I see it from his side being a concerned parent. Evidently, he had a right to carry the gun because it wasn't no convicted felon charge that he got with possession of a firearm charge by a convicted felon. It wasn't that. The gun wasn't stolen or anything like that. Because if it was, trust me, it would have been a lot more than $75,000. He would have had a lot more charges than what he's facing. So evidently, it must have been his gun. Let's just keep it real. I'm not going to be one of these bloggers or these reporters that half-ass give you the story. You feel me? I'm going to try to give it all to you, the whole kit in caboodle. Might have been a while since you heard that, huh? Anyway, he was ordered to stay off the grounds according to court documents. Freeman was also ordered to wear a Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office ankle monitor. Damn, they trying to monitor his GPS. Like, if you crazy to go up into school with a damn gun, whether it's in your pants or not, shit, we might need to put a damn ankle monitor on you. I think that's a little excessive right there. I mean, damn, I just say, I just flashed out. See somebody grab the shit out of my son, slammed him or whatnot. I just came up here. I didn't pull the gun out. And also, let me note this. He did not threaten anybody with the gun. He was just upset, like loud. Kind of like how Tristan was. Tristan King, the father from Georgia, whose daughter was missing for the third time. So it was like that. He wasn't up there waving a gun around. He wasn't doing anything like that. He didn't threaten to slap the hell out of nobody. He didn't threaten to even shoot the shit out of somebody. You feel me? You know how we say shoot the shit? He didn't do none of that. So we have to tell it the right way. Because you have some people up here, they clickbait, and then they also sit up here and just hype things up. No, just tell the truth. Let it stand on its own. Because when you start lying and start adding shit to the story, that's when you're what they said on this side, what's that word? Yeah, you fucked up. Anyway, his next scheduled court appearance is April the 4th. A message was sent by phone to parents who have children at the school. They send a message out to the parent. They're like, this might be our last day. Let's go and send this message out. This is the message right here. Good afternoon, Bear Lakes Middle School parents. This is Principal Kirk Howell with an important message. This afternoon, our school was placed on lockdown after a parent became hostile in our front office. Once school police was notified, it was discovered that the angered parent was in possession of a handgun. That's not no damn handgun. That's a Draco. That's what you call a chopper. Get Arnold Schwarzenegger to say it. Chopper. Get to the chopper. School police immediately confiscated the gun, and the individual will face criminal charges. The parent never brandished the gun or threatened the office staff with it at any time. And that's going to be the best thing that he's going to have for his defense. See, people think, and some people do, and that's what they do on their channel. When you make these stories up, you try to make the person look bad as hell. No, they make themselves look bad as hell. But when they have a little light in them, and it's just some, little add something you can add to the story, because the goal is not to sit up here and make everybody look like a criminal, make everybody look bad. I understand he was an angered parent, but out of emotion, and probably out of stupidity, no pun intended, he carried a gun in school, whether he put it in his pants or not. But it's a good thing that they did say to school, this is school themselves saying this, that he did not brandish the gun, which means showing it off. You know how some people show the gun off, or threaten the office staff. And a judge and hopefully the prosecutor, the DA, can see that the guy didn't come up there with the intent. He was basically letting y'all know, if anything happened to my damn child, then it's going to be on next time, even though that was a little excessive. You got to think about the country that you live in. Let's finish up. He says, the school also says, I want to thank the quick action of our own school police in cooperation with the West Palm Beach Police Department for their cooperation in removing this individual from our campus. Once the parent was removed, our campus returned to an all clear for a regular dismissal. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact the school. And you can look up their number if you want to. But anyway, let me know what you all think about this video. It's a crazy situation, but hey, I give it up. I give it up to the dad for coming to the school to check on his child. But to bring a weapon is very excessive. And you don't have to have, no real reason these days to even shoot somebody, because we've seen people getting shot down just because they put their hands in their pocket. These police would come there, and he's very lucky. God was with him that day. The Most High was with him, because 9 times out of 10, they see you in a damn gun. I mean, they see you in the school with a gun or a gun in your pants, they gonna tell you to drop it. If you don't want to drop it, if you reach for it too fast, they take from them to shoot you. And it's your word against theirs. So as men, you know, we have to put our emotions on the back burner and think with logic and reasoning and think, you know, what would happen if I do this? What would happen if I take this gun inside the school? You know what I'm saying? And my child, my son, or my daughter needs me more than this. And this for the men and the women also. Let me know what you all think about this. And also, you know, big shout out to the dad, Christopher Freeman, for standing up for his child. But the approach that he took was wrong. But I still understand his logic. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it was right what he done, but I understand. You know, sometimes you have to make a point. But that's not the way to do it. Let me know what you all think. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, also subscribe to the channel. And definitely share this video with your friends, family, and cousins who are ready to go to school and just sit off. Don't do it. I'm out.